What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, and today is my birthday. Another year older, another year wiser, and I will not let Arsenal make me age too quickly, because nothing but stress at the moment with Arsenal. Just want to thank everyone who supported the channel in this first year. We've come so far, but hopefully go a lot further, and you guys will be on the journey with me, so thank you for all your support. Today, Arsenal have completed some deals. I don't know how excited you'll be about these. First of all, Pablo Mari has signed for the club on a permanent deal from Flamengo. Of course, he is out injured for apparently the next 3 months with the injury he sustained in the Man City game. He has signed a 4-year contract. It's a £14 million deal. Arsenal have already paid £5 million. So £9 million left to pay. We haven't really seen enough of Pablo Mari. At the moment, I couldn't tell you how good he is. I know he lacks a yard of pace, but he looks decent on the ball. 4-year contract, done and dusted, and he will sign for the club, and has signed for the club. Second one is Cedric Soares. Now, this was a strange deal. We signed him in January on loan, with a view to signing him on a permanent. The club have taken up that option. He's a free transfer. 28-year-old Portuguese international from Southampton. Now, apparently his is a 3-year deal with a 1-year option, so he could get a 4-year deal at Arsenal, which is unbelievable considering he's come from Southampton. He hasn't played 1 minute of football for Arsenal, but I think Arteta had, this whole deal lined up before he even kicked a ball. I think this deal was going to happen. And I think he's half decent. He's always been okay when I've seen him play for Southampton. He's not set the world on fire, but I actually think he will challenge Hector Bellerin for that spot because, Bellerin is struggling defensively and offensively. So Cedric Soares signs 3-year deal with a 1-year option. He must be thinking, out of contract at Southampton and you go and get potentially a 4-year deal at Arsenal. Incredible deal for him. So all the best to him as well. And the third one, David Luiz has signed a new 1-year contract with the club. Now, I think after the Manchester City nightmare that he had, people thought David Luiz's Arsenal career would be over. But Arteta did say in the press conference after, he wouldn't let one game dictate his feeling towards David Luiz's future at the club. And I think the club always intended on keeping him for 1 more year. Apparently he's taken a slight pay cut. It's more of a bonus-related contract, and he'll stay at the club for another year. My thought process behind this is that, with Chambers holding Saliba next season, 3 inexperienced centre backs. Although Holding and Chambers are a little bit older, they haven't played loads of football at Arsenal. And I think he wants an experienced one there. I think the club will try and move Mustafi on in the summer. He's got a year left. I wouldn't keep him and let him run down his contract. I wouldn't extend his contract. So I think they'll try and move him on. And I think Socrates, the club, will be open to offers for him. David Ornstein has reported that the club would be willing to sell Socrates in the summer. So I think he wants one of the experienced heads there. And David Luiz, he was in decent form pre-pandemic, although, we know he's had a nightmare game against Manchester City. So he'll be at the club for another year. And the fourth one is Dani Ceballos. This is just a short-term extension. Of course, his loan was due to finish on the 30th of June. They've extended it just till the end of the season, which is the end of July. So Real Madrid have allowed him to stay, and let's hope he can finish the season well. Of course, we read yesterday that Granit Xhaka and Socrates were back in full training, so we've got a few more options ahead of the games coming up. As I said, thank you everyone for your support. If you're watching this, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below, let me know what you think regarding these deals. Suarez and Pablo Mari, permanent deals. We haven't seen a lot of them, but are you happy with that? Should Arsenal have used the wages elsewhere? David Luiz 1-year contract extension. I'm sure you'll have a lot to say about that. Is it a player that we should have got rid of and saved the wages, or do we need an experienced head around the younger centre-backs? Dani Ceballos, short-term contract extension. That was expected anyway. Let me know what you think. Everyone take care, have a great day, and I'll be back later in the week. Bless.